She is one of our favourites. She's a judge on The Block. She's the co-host of Selling Houses Australia. She's up for an Astra Award tonight and she'll be strutting that red carpet. Shaynna Blaze, hello.
Good morning, Amanda. Jonesy, lovely to be back.
Great to see you.
Can I ask you the question that often when we have chefs on, I'm intrigued as to whether their friends are prepared to cook for them. When you go to your friends' homes, do they get anxious about where they've arranged their cushions and what their sofas are like and things like that?
Yeah. I think everybody gets anxious about that around me. So, but at the same time, like all my friends know that, you know, I don't judge when the little cap comes off and it's all just, I always walk in and just if it feels like a home, it's great.
And you yourself live in a trailer, so it makes
Absolutely. I am trailer trash.
I need some advice on hanging stuff. Usually I'm good at mounting things. So my mother has got these...
Here we go.
She's got a triptych of mirrors, 3 vertical mirrors that she wants to put in the foyer of a unit. And I thought, and I'm really good with masonry bits and dynabolts and stuff. So, but I'm not good with the measuring. So I put the first 2 mirrors up, and the second mirror is a little bit lower than the other. Do you, when you're measuring, do you measure on the level or do you match it with the ceiling? Because a lot of buildings are out of whack.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, you've actually got to make it a mental eye level. So it's got to be a natural eye level, because if the ceiling's out of whack, the ceiling's out of whack. You have to, because if you try and level it to the ceiling, they'll never hang straight, because gravity will make it always go vertical. So it's always got to hang straight. So you've just got to forget about the ceiling.
I should have got someone else to do it.
Well, obviously.
Someone else to give them
I know that's what your mother's thinking.
Or you go the opposite and try not to have it all perfectly straight. You actually hang them at different heights so it gets away from that, you know, losing that natural line up.
So it looks like you've deliberately done it skew-whiff.
That's why those ducks in a row are never really in a row.
Exactly, because the ceiling was dodgy.
No, you know.
Where were you yesterday before I was drilling holes into the wall?
Actually, you know what you were just saying, like, you know, do my friends get nervous and things like that? No, they don't. They don't. They just ask for advice.
There you go.
Yeah. Write an invoice.
Well, don't pull out the invoice, Blaze. Come on.
Does it frustrate you when I watch the show? Selling Houses Australia is one of my favourite shows. When you go to all that trouble and they say, I want to sell, and at the end they go, no, I want more money. So they've actually just done up their house to stay living in it.
Yeah, it is. Look, I think what the really frustrating thing is that we actually know right at the beginning their financial situation. We actually know how desperate they are, and we know that they have a lot of personal issues to get to that stage. It's not just a case, I need to sell my house. It's not selling. So when we leave and we know they haven't sold, we actually know they're going to be in a bit more of a bad situation, or the big poo, when we leave, because
if you can't convince them of it.
No, and you know what? Sometimes we've had houses sell later that they go for probably 30,000 less than what they were offered because they hung on too long. It's always that thing with real estate. You never know which is the best offer to take, but you're selling for a reason. You're actually selling because you need to get out of it. You need to make the money. You've got the couple last night. It's their retirement fund. They're hanging out for that extra $20,000 that they may not get.
But you're everywhere. You're omnipresent. You're on The Block. You're on Selling Houses Australia. You're on Gogglebox the other night. Did you see that?
Oh, I know.
Did you see that?
That woman was having a go about my buzzies and my necklace. And
what's that woman, the judge, wearing some dress with the boobs hanging out of it?
She's just showing too much boob.
Oh, you're a woman in a profession. You don't walk around with boobs hanging out of your dress.
Shaynna looks nice like that. She should show a bit more boob.
See, she was the only one who wasn't happy with it. Everyone else was very happy.
For the record, all the guys here are happy with women with boobs on TV.
I didn't know you were going to play that. That's hilarious.
But you know, I did notice on the Twitter sphere that night that Shaynna's boobs were trending.
There you go.
Oh, you know what? They've been out there for a long time, so it's about time they were trending.
And I also think that all that Trini and Susanna stuff, that once you're over the age of 20, you can't show your knees and whatever, I think there's a whole new guard that's brushing through and saying, if you like it, do it.
Absolutely.
If Madonna wants to flash a bum, how fabulous is that?
And fall down the stairs.
Oh, that's great too. She stood up and kept going. No one praises her for that.
That's a TV show. Flash your bum and fall down the stairs. I'd watch that.
Big Betty
Usually
Hill.
people have to drink a lot to do that, but she did it without a drink. It was amazing.
You're at the Astra Awards at the Star tonight. Good luck with that.
Thank you. This is the first year that they haven't had the viewer vote, so I hold no hope of an award by the end of the night.
Your bosoms won't be the only thing trending tonight, don't you worry.
Look, it's a great night. It's actually the 20th anniversary, so there's going to be a whole lot of stars. There's going to be a whole lot of people recognised for, their contribution to Foxtel, so it's going to be a really, really big night.
Great work. And Selling Houses Australia, Wednesdays at 8:30 on Lifestyle. Shaynna Blaze, thank you.
Thank you for having me.